Peace, 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 family. Sister Victoria X here. I'm just happy. Every morning I keep forgetting to update my graphic because you can't see my pen text. So I have to be more mindful about that. Inshallah, I'll do it tonight so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Um, so I hope that you all can hear me. Peace, peace, peace. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Taylor. I see you on here from your business page today. You ain't on your incognito personal page. Um, but yes, yes, yes. Let me I'm just setting it up, y'all. Okay. There we go. So, as always, we are here for our morning reading. We're going to be reading I think we're on chapter 4. If you have not had the chance to catch up with us and you would like to catch up with us, chapters 1, 2, and 3 are on my Instagram page. Hey, Zen Honey, thank you for tuning in. Are on my Instagram page. I actually have to go back and add them to my series of read alongs. But if you would like to catch up with us, then go ahead and go over to my Instagram at Sister Victoria X, spelled exactly how it sounds. And peace. That's all like Sister Nadia. Add me to that group chat, ma'am, please. Please add me to the group chat if there's room for me. Um, so yes, go over to Instagram if you would like to hear chapters 1 through 3 on this book that we're reading today, The Law of Recognition by Mike Murdock, discovering the gifts, opportunities, and relationships that God has already placed in your life. Second, go ahead and text Healthy Hue, all caps, no space, to 77948 if you'd like to get notified when I go live, get notified of any discounts that I may have, and get first notification of any early releases. I'm currently working on a masterclass, and so if you're on that text list, you'll be one of the first ones to know when it drops. And I'm really excited and nervous about it. So y'all go ahead and hop on the text list. And every now and then I'll send y'all some motivational whatevers if that is okay. You know there's room. Ooh, praise be to Allah. And so also if you were not with us, we finished the book Real Love by Ava Muhammad last week. And so if you would like to listen, I've caught up to chapter 15. So chapters 1 through 15 are on my YouTube channel. YouTube, and then my YouTube channel is Sister Victoria X. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. So go over there or go to sistervictoriax.com, scroll down to the bottom, click the YouTube icon, and you'll be able to see all of the videos right there. And I've added something else to my link tree. I know y'all like, girl, this is not what we're here for. But if you are in support of your sister, if this is something that you find value in, if this is something that you look forward to seeing every day, I would ask that you consider to donate to my Savior's Day gift. So the link is in my bio, or go to sistervictoriax.com. It's going to be the very last button. Click and donate. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the reading for today. And as y'all know, we're going to read through the chapter first, and then we'll hit the commentary at the end, because I know and understand that everybody don't give a care about my commentary. So for those of you that are just here to listen to the book and dash, I'm going to give you that opportunity, and then the rest of us can rock out at the end with the commentary. So here we go. Chapter 4, Recognition of an Uncommon Mentor. The Law of Recognition by Mike Murdock, discovering the gifts, opportunities, and relationships that God has already placed in your heart. Share this out, people. Chapter 4, Recognition of an Uncommon Mentor. Proverbs 2:10 through 13 and 11:14. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors there is safe. Mentors are teachers of wisdom. Various mentors will enter and exit your life. The Holy Spirit is your dominant and most important mentor of all. See John 14, chapter 14, verses 15 through 16. Wisdom determines the success of your life. There are two ways to receive wisdom: mistakes or mentors. Mentors are the difference between poverty and prosperity, decrease and increase, loss and gain, pain and pleasure, deterioration and restoration. 12 facts you should know. You should know about an uncommon mentor. 1. An uncommon mentor is the master key to the success of of a protege. Wisdom is the principal thing. Proverbs 4 and 7. 2. An uncommon mentor transfers wisdom through relationship. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Proverbs 13 and 20. Joshua knew this, and Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him. Deuteronomy 34 and 9. 3. An uncommon mentor guarantees your promotion. Exalt her and she shall excuse me. Exalt her and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor. When thou dost embrace her, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Proverbs 4 8 through 9. 4. An uncommon mentor can determine your wealth. Riches and honor are with me, ye durable riches and righteousness. Proverbs 8 and 18. 5. An uncommon mentor can paralyze your enemies against you. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Luke 21 and 15. 6. An uncommon mentor can cause influential people to listen to you. And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him, and the children of Israel hearkened unto him. Deuteronomy 34 and 9. 7. An uncommon mentor will require your pursuit. He does not need what you know. You need what he knows. Elijah never pursued Elisa. Elisa desired what was in him. The proof of desire is pursuit. 8. An uncommon mentor is more interested in your success than your affection. His focus is not the celebration of you, but the correction of you. 9. An uncommon mentor is not necessarily your best friend. Your best friend loves you the way you are. Your mentor loves you too much to leave you the way you are. Your best friend is comfortable with your past. Your mentor is comfortable with your future. Your best friend ignores your weakness. Your mentor removes your weakness. Your best friend is your cheerleader. Your mentor is your coach. Your best friend sees what you do right. Your mentor sees what you do wrong. 10. An uncommon mentor sees things you cannot see. He sees weaknesses in you before you experience the pain of them. He sees an enemy before you discern them. He has already experienced the pain of a problem you are about to create. 11. An uncommon mentor will become an enemy to the enemies of your protege. Jesus proved this. Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. Luke 22:31 through 32. An uncommon mentor will fight against any philosophy, pitfalls, or prejudices that will rob the protege of experiencing complete success in his life. 12. An uncommon mentor can create an uncommon protege. Jesus took a fisherman and turned Peter into a master preacher. Everything you know will come through mentorship, but by experience or a person. Invest everything to spend time and moments with an uncommon mentor God has chosen to sow into your life. Recognition of an uncommon mentor will prevent 1,000 heartaches. So that is the conclusion of chapter 4, Recognition of an Uncommon Mentor, inside of the book The Law of Recognition by Mike Murdock, discovering the gifts, opportunities, and relationships that God has already placed in your life. Excuse me. Peace, 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 family. I see y'all coming in. Coach Young Conda Don in the building. Sister Yashika in the building. Sister Taylor. Nadia Chuno Poppy is in the building. I am Ramadan. Peace, family. Thank you all for tuning in. And I see Cold Queen over here on Facebook. Peace, sis. Thank you for tuning in. And so the very first thing I want to say, because I just could not stop thinking this the whole time I was reading this. So I think the title of this specific chapter, Walaikum Salam, ma'am, is so important. So okay, we're about to get into the commentary, right? First thing, if you like what you hear and you want to get notified when I go live, text Healthy Hue, all caps, no space, to 77948. Um, second thing, share this out because we're about to get into the commentary, and y'all know this is the juiciest part. Third thing, I need you to, if you find value in anything that I'm sharing today, please go to sistervictoriax.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom. It's going to be the last button, and donate to my Savior's Day gift. Okay, moving forward. So I think that with this chapter being recognition of an uncommon mentor, is like so timely. And I'll say because one, we're always looking for mentors, right? We're always looking for someone to guide us the way, to give us advice, give us clues, and all that kind of stuff, right? But as I was reading this, it kind of opened my mind to just how uncommon the people that in our lives that people that Allah may put. And because we don't recognize their position in our lives, sometimes we can take them for granted. And so it says the recognition of an uncommon mentor, and the whole time I was reading this, I was thinking about my husband. Every single thing that it was saying perfectly described my husband from the very first day that we met. Now, how uncommon is that? Like in the regular thinking of things, right? The fact that your mate can also be your mentor. Like when it starts talking about correcting you, right? When it talks about your best friend, what does it say? Your best friend is comfortable with your past. Your mentor is comfortable with your future. Your best friend, what does it say? Your best friend loves you the way you are. Your mentor loves you too much to leave you the way you are. And then it was talking about how your mentor sees the people that are in your life that are not supposed to be there. And when we first met, he saw some people, child. And like I was telling y'all before, I fought it because, we have this idea. You got a whole MacBook. I got a whole MacBook that's small. I'm going to show you the specs on it. I'm done with you, Jake, all in the comments. Um, so it froze or just me. If I froze, type one in the comments. And so just thinking about that, the fact that like we can really see the different things and the different people into our lives, right? We can really see and we can really ignore the place that they're meant to hold in our lives just on a daily basis. And then that causes us to take advantage of who they are. Because sometimes, especially if it's your mate, we look for all of the wrong things. So it says mentors are teachers of wisdom. And then it goes on to say, the Holy Spirit is your dominant and most important mentor of all, right? And I think it was so important that they put that up first because oftentimes we will literally go to everybody else but the creator first and realize, I mean, and then think about why everything is not falling into place. It says right here, the Holy Spirit is your dominant and most important mentor of all. Last night we had a call. Well, I didn't have a call. Sister Nadia and I believe Sister Taylor hosted a call for some of the women. And it was just like one of those real honest and raw, those raw kind of calls. And I noticed that I had got some news yesterday from the doctor or whatever, and I noticed that my energy and in my beingness shifted once I got that news. And it was like so dark. So my energy yesterday, I got on a call, my energy was so dark. It was so bad because I was thinking about all of these things, right? The possibilities of what could happen. What does this mean? And all that kind of stuff, right? And I was on a call, but I wasn't present in the call. And so it wasn't until one of the sisters came on, Sister Naomi. She came on and she said something and she reminded me about making dua, right? um, which is like, the personal part at the end of the official prayer. And so, I had when she said that, it was a reminder that I had stopped the personal conversation with Allah. Over the past couple weeks, I had stopped my personal conversation with Allah, my personal alone time that I typically spend with him in the morning, Allah, for whatever reason, just being busy, caught up in the whatever of the things. And so um that was why everything else wasn't feeding me as I was supposed to be fed, because um I wasn't going to the dominant first. Like, I got some good news yesterday, y'all. I got some good news yesterday. And it took me so high. I was like so excited. I was jittery, right? Because when you get to be able to work with people that you love, work with people with integrity, and you literally are getting paid to do what you love to do, it almost feels like robbery, if I can be honest. Like, you finna pay me to do something that I love and would do for free anyway. So I was on 10, but then I got that news and I just noticed everything about me like shifted. And so I would encourage you all to go to the creator first. Please go to the creator first. Here we go. So I'm gonna get into the comments because I've been ignoring y'all. It just froze. Okay, it's good now. Thank you, Code Queen. So let me get into the comments because I know y'all like to drop y'all jewels. I saw my sister Kiana. Let me see. Change views. My uncommon mentor. She common, baby. Ain't nothing uncommon about Sister Naomi. When she walk in a room, she there to counsel you. Son of none, but I did hear that correctly. My uncommon mentor. Okay, Nadia. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I like that, Sister V. They're both of our mentors, but you already tagged our other one. The difference between a best friend and mentor. Wow, so true. I need both for the rest of my life. Coach Khan. I don't want a BF now, just coaches and mentors around me. Walaikum salam, peace, all. I was just typing the same thing. Well typed, so true. All this is beautiful. If that ain't change views, who is? I'm so happy you came. Troll Talk, thank you for tuning in. So yeah, so those are the people's up in the comments. But yes, go to the creator first, right? Because that will set the stage for you to be able to properly receive everything that he sends to answer your request. So, um, an uncommon mentor transfers wisdom through relationship. Okay, so it says mentors are the difference between poverty and prosperity, decrease and increase, loss and gain, pain and pleasure, deterioration and restoration, right? So when I think about um mentor, the difference between being held accountable, right, to not only yourself but to your goals. Because when I think about, so I have a service that I offer, which was actually asked. I didn't have a plan on doing this, but it was asked. A sister by the name, what is Sister Alnura, right? She asked me to be her accountability coach, right? And so it's a process that we go through. We set up the week and then we check in throughout the week, right? And so what I realized was that my goal was not to hold her accountable, right? That's not my place. Only she can hold herself accountable. But my goal as her accountability coach was to hold her accountable to the things that she said that she wanted to do. right? And so that's what a mentor is really all about. It's the difference between um, you giving yourself permission and you singularly holding yourself accountable, and then someone else holding you accountable to your goals and your dreams and the things that you say that you want. Because it's a lot of things that we say out of our mouth that we want, but in actuality, we will not hold ourselves accountable to those things. And then we wonder why 6 months down the line, we're in the same place that we that we confess that we wanted something different. And so let's move forward. The next thing is an uncommon mentor can determine your wealth. An uncommon mentor can cause influential people to listen to you. Sometimes one, we don't know the position. Come on, alarms. Sometimes, can y'all hear me back on Instagram? These alarms keep going off. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Coletta. Sometimes we don't know the pull that people have, one. And then two, we don't know the influence that the people that they're connected to have. So we can literally see people and not know who they are, not only to the world, but who they are to me, who they are in the position of your life. Right. And so sometimes we will see people, and that's why we shouldn't judge, because we don't know who Allah is going to send to change and answer the prayers that we've been praying. So influence, when I think of uncommon mentor, what does it say? Can cause influential people to listen to you. Sometimes the influence is not external to everyone around them. Sometimes the influence that they have in them is meant for you. Let me see. I done got a question. I ain't never got a question on these things before. She said, I agree about what you said about us not going to the creator with our issues who has all the answers. The leader said, oh, it doesn't show the rest. It doesn't show the rest. Okay. It did not show the rest. But yes, ma'am, we got to go there first so that we can, because when we go to Allah first, it opens us up to receive everything else, right? Because we're willing to first admit that we have a problem, or we are willing to first admit that we need help with something. And once you humble yourselves, it literally opens you up to be able to see the answer or potential answer in everything. So, um, an uncommon mentor will require pursuit. He does not need what you want, need what you know. You need what he knows. Elijah never pursued Elisha. Elisha desired what was in him. The proof of desire is pursuit. Sometimes we will want access to people, but don't want to do the work to get their attention. Like so many people, the people that I work with, like I see people all day, and it's even in other people's comments. I see people all day. You could literally see that they're begging for attention, right? But if we truly want someone to mentor us, it's going, like it says, it's going to require some pursuit. It's going to require you some research. Okay, who are the people in their lives right now? How did they get there? What did they do? Oh, I noticed that this person is recognizing success and different things. Okay, so what level of success do I need to get to attract their attention? Oh, I don't have that right now. Okay, so how much money do they cost? That's pursuit. When you ain't got the money and you gotta work to save up the money to get someone's attention, to get on their calendar, that's pursuit. So we have to stop one feeling, what is that word I'm looking for? When you just expect, like we have to stop the sense of entitlement because we spend money with people or because we do business with people. We often feel like we're entitled to their personal time. We also feel like we're entitled to their inbox or their telephone or stuff like that. If this is something that you want, if you want to be connected with somebody that you know can bring, why am I talking like well all this? Let me put my hands down. When you know what I mean, when you're connected, when you want to get connected with someone, you gotta pursue. You gotta pursue. Let me see. She said the leader said we're so spooky. We call our friends instead of going to yes, ma'am. Like we know and understand that all of us has an internal God, right? But How many times have we denied ourselves access to the internal God of the people around us because we first didn't tap into the access that we have to the Creator? How can you see or recognize the internal God of anyone if you don't know the God Himself? Just like if you speak Spanish and I speak English, there's nothing that I can say to you in English that you will recognize and know unless you study the language. Because sometimes what will happen, we'll go to people and get the message that Allah sent to you through them, and then you'll start worshiping the person because we haven't built the proper relationship and foundation with Allah to know that those are His words coming through one of His messengers. So an uncommon mentor is more interested in your success than your affection. His focus is not the celebration of you, but the correction of you. That's the point that's the one that I was getting at. That that reminds me of my husband. 100%. Right? Because I'm one of those people that, excuse me, I'm learning that uh a lot of the times I don't see the value in what it is that I do. So externally to the people that are outside of my household, I'm constantly whatever told, and I still don't see the value. I'm still trying to get up there to, what I mean, like when people give me compliments, accept them for what they are. But that has been a constant battle with me, right? Because to me it always feels like correction. You know what I mean? But if I take on the mindset of an uncommon mentor, right? Knowing that a mentor's job is not for to pacify you, it's to push you, right? And the only way to push a person is to correct the things that are making them and keeping them where they are. Walaikum salam. Oh, Sister Naomi. I didn't even, sis, you got to do something with your name because I see that name all the time and I never identified that it's you until like 5 minutes into the thing. So, Walaikum salam, ma'am. But I thought that was the most like boom for me because they can't the eye can't see itself. Yes, ma'am, the eye definitely cannot see itself. And then it goes into talk about an uncommon mentor sees things you cannot see. He has already experienced the pain. He sees an enemy before you discern him, right? Because we'll get so enamored with people, we'll get so enamored with people's positions that we are on the inside and they can see the clear picture. We only see what's in front of us. They can see the clear picture so that it's easy for them to identify the people that are in your life that are not meant to serve you. She changed views left and right. Facts. Yes, you are one of my uncommon mentors. I'll put a picture up. Yes, please put a picture up. Please put a picture up. Miss Yashika, right. I'm telling you. And so dang, okay. An uncommon mentor will become an enemy to the enemies of his protege. Um, and that's like to me, that's just, why would your enemy love somebody that's building you up, that's taking you to a new level? And then the last piece is invest everything to spend time and moments with an uncommon mentor. God has chosen to sow into your life. A recognition of an uncommon mentor will prevent 1,000 heartaches. Because I don't know, for whatever reason, we like to endure pain on our own instead of just looking at the blueprint and seeing the things that people literally share and find ways to do it. But a mentor will lessen the blows. Those, pops on the hands from not doing what you're supposed to do. That's what a mentor would do. So, that was the conclusion of the Law of Recognition, Chapter 4, Recognizing an Uncommon Mentor. This book is by Mike Murdock, Discovering the Gifts, Opportunities, Relationship that God has already placed in your life. If you would like to get notified when I go live, text Healthy Hugh, all caps, no space, to 77948 for motivation. The early release of my masterclass, and to get notified when I go live, If you support your sister, you enjoyed the live, I ask that you go to sistervictoriax.com, click the last button, and donate to my Savior's Day gift. It says, Taylor, praise be to Allah, their view is clear. Be we sourced from lack and don't believe we are worthy of love. Yes, ma'am. Good job, sis. Thank you for tuning in, Ken. Thank you for tuning in, Money Mike. And that is the end of today's reading. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow to read chapter 5, which is recognition of an uncommon protege. Who you bless in your life? I gotta tell me how to do the next thing. Yes, ma'am. Who is you blessing in your life? So, peace, family. Enjoy your day. Assalamu alaikum.